The LIV Golf Series seems to be losing its pace. Cameron Smith is undoubtedly the most prized signing LIV Golf has to date. However, ever since the Australian joined the franchise, the Rebel Series has failed to make any new additions to its roster. Nevertheless, it seems that the top man has a plan. So, in today's video, we'll talk about Cameron Smith's new assignment to lure in a fellow major winner. First off, Cameron Smith is the new recruiter for the LIV Golf. One of the reasons LIV Golf has managed to stay afloat despite opposition by the PGA Tour is the top man Greg Norman. The White Shark is an indispensable asset for the franchise who's proved himself to be accurate in his timing and selection of targets, and it looks like the CEO has come up with a new plan to bring some new names to the series. In the latest development across this front, the Shark has assigned the role of recruiters to two of his latest acquisitions, namely Cameron Smith and Marc Leishman. LIV Golf is on to finalizing its roster for the new and revamped 2023 season, and to make the next season more thrilling, Greg has his eyes on another big name in golf, Adam Scott. Following the golden principle of the right man for the right job, he's tasked the former world number 2 and Leishman to sway Adam for LIV signing. Talking to the Herald, Norman remarked that Adam would be a good addition to the series. He also revealed that he'd had discussions with the former world number 1 earlier. However, the golfer wasn't convinced to make the switch. Norman stated that since Cameron and Marc were the faces of Team Australia, they're best suited to bring a fellow Australian home. He also remarked confidently that it's all up to them now. It's the final hole for Smith and Leishman with the Rebel Series, and they just have to make the putt. Moving forward, would Smith be able to bag the prize? Which way would the Australian swing in the end? Only time will tell. However, as per the speculations, the duo might just succeed, and here are the reasons. First of all, Adam was already in talks with the series and showed great interest in signing up. Towards the end of these talks, he seemed to have gone the opposite way after attending the emergency meeting of PGA Tour players. Rumors have it that Tiger Woods had a special chat with the 2013 Masters winner that won the PGA Tour his loyalty. Nevertheless, chances are the Aussie would be more open to a piece of advice coming from his fellow countrymen. Moreover, nothing beats the love one has for their country. And since the LIV Golf has kept the possibility of events in Australia open, quite opposite to the PGA Tour that has predominantly ignored the country, the 42-year-old is speculated to reconsider his decision. And why not? It's enough for the world number 2 to jump ships. Another thing that makes sense in this context is the fact that Smith and Leishman have a personal stake in this mission. If Adam ever joined the LIV Series, it'd literally be the dream team, featuring former world number 1 and number 2 together with former world number 12. As Greg stated that the duo would want to scramble for themselves a strong team to give them the best value in future events. What's more, another thing that tilts the scales in LIV's favor. Another reason why Adam might be more willing to consider joining the series is the fact that slowly but surely, the acceptability of LIV Golf is improving. Don't get us wrong, the opposition is still strong. However, the number of people and organizations willing to work with the Saudi-backed series is increasing with each passing day. Just recently, New South Wales Sports Minister Alistair Henskins made an announcement that they're ready and willing to make a deal with the breakaway series. He also stated that New South Wales was a good venue for major golf tournaments with some of the best golf courses in Australia. He also added that the region was ready to welcome organizations who'd bring more professional events home. As we said earlier, the prospect of a chance to play in the home field is a major plus point for LIV Golf. Now that the series has blessings from New South Wales, rumors have it that the CEO would almost certainly schedule an event in his native country next season. Up next, the biggest hurdle along the way. The team angle is undoubtedly a strong motivator that might just work its magic. However, there are some hurdles along the way. First of all, there's no doubt about the fact that switching to LIV would mean a goodbye to the PGA Tour. The franchise commissioner even stated that the LIV defectors won't be taken back on the PGA Tour even if they wanted to. Secondly, and most importantly, LIV Golf events still have no ranking points authorization. As per the recent developments, the series is nowhere near securing them, and it might take as long as 2024 to get integrated into the system. For players who've lived through their prime, it might not be a big deal. However, for players of talent, it's a deal breaker. Insider sources have even revealed that the players most interested in joining the Rebel Series are putting off their defection so as to secure a place in the 2023 and 2024 Masters. By deferring their decision to jump ships till later in 2023, they'd be able to rake enough ranking points to qualify for the flagship events of 2023 as well as 2024. By that time, it's expected that the LIV Golf events would be integrated into the ranking point system. Coming up next, a Texas high school had to cancel its golf practice for a shocking reason. The golf team of Vista Ridge High School in Austin, Texas, had been practicing at the Avery Ranch golf course for decades. However, the team had to cancel their practice recently because of a rather unusual reason. Reportedly, the team arrived on the course to find out that there was an adult entertainment tournament going on. The adults playing in the tournament were dressed up inappropriately. As a result, the team coach immediately decided to cancel the practice and told the high schoolers to call their parents for pickup. The school administration later emailed the parents, stating that their golfers had unfortunately witnessed some unsettling behavior. The news made rounds in the local channels, and one of them even managed to get a picture of two ladies roaming around the course in inappropriate attire. The golf course administration immediately came out with an apology, stating that they didn't know such activities would be a part of the tournament. The school also vowed to work even closer with the course authorities to ensure that this never happened again. Next up, golf would make its debut in Commonwealth Games 2026. Good news for golf fans. Authorities announced recently that the Commonwealth Games 2026 would also boast golf, in addition to coastal rowing and BMX racing. The games are scheduled to be held in the state of Victoria, with events scattered across multiple towns surrounding the capital city of Melbourne. Commonwealth Games Federation President Louise Martin made an official statement and said that the sports program for the event had been confirmed and that it included a thrilling and diverse lineup. Although the sport made a comeback in the 2016 Olympics after almost a century, golf has never been played in the Commonwealth Games. Golf Australia chief James Sutherland also welcomed the news and called it a great win for the sport. He also added that golf's inclusion in the Games speaks volumes of its ever-increasing popularity and growth in recent years. Lastly, LIV Golf's Bangkok and Jeddah tournaments won't be getting ranking points. In a big blow to the breakaway series, official World Golf Rankings management recently confirmed that the players won't receive any ranking points for playing in the Bangkok event and the tournament scheduled in Jeddah later in the month. The announcement came after the Middle East and North Africa Tour decision that the LIV players would be awarded ranking points for the next two events. The Middle East and North Africa Tour sent an updated schedule of its events to the OWGR that included two additional events, one in Bangkok and another one in Jeddah. However, official World Golf Rankings maintained a stance that they're not given sufficient notice for this change. The officials also added that a review of the changes made by the Middle East and North Africa Tour was ongoing, and the decision on the award of ranking points would be made after the review. For perspective on just how important the ranking points are for players, as per the rules, the top 50 players in the world qualify automatically for all four majors. So it's indeed a huge blow to LIV Golf as a franchise that's already struggling in its pursuit of ranking points. That's a wrap for this video. What are your thoughts on Cameron Smith's new assignment? Would he be able to reel Adam Scott in? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you at the next one.